so today is the second part of the symptoms of getting possessed. जैसे कि like I said, like I said in my previous video, that maybe I make a second part of it, that what are the symptoms before you're about to get possessed or your family member is about to get possessed. Okay, so after seeing the first video, lot many people said that we want to hear more points as to how we can gauge. Okay, so this is the reason that I'm actually making this video. So let's get started. Continuing the further points, I'll come directly to the points. 3 points, 4 points I had given last time in the video. Okay, let's talk about other points. So directly starting this, remember, if you are doing any sort of mantra enchantings, if you're doing any sort of prayers in your house, if you are burning any sort of camphor, any sort of coconut, any sort of dhunis that you're doing, that means you are basically cleansing the aura every day through different ingredients that are used to cleanse. Those ingredients can be anything. Those ingredients can be dry bay leaves, okay, anything, camphor especially, okay, or if you're doing the homa for that matter, the fragrance, the environment that it causes, once you do these positive cleansing elements, you use these positive cleansing elements, and you actually doing anything to do with small homas, yagnas yourself in your house also. Some people are aware of it, how to do, how to conduct. That person who is about to get possessed or is actually under the evil entities and negative energies that are about to possess him or her will start feeling very, very uncomfortable, will start feeling suffocated, would start feeling that I should just run away from the premises till the time this aura, the fragrance, the environment which is being created, the positive environment, to destroy the evil environment. Why these yagnas and homas are conducted or were conducted in the ancient times? Of course, to destroy different kind of bacteria, different kind of funguses, scientifically also, and of course to destroy the evil energies, okay, the demonic energies which sometimes surround us otherwise also. Okay, there are negative energies which are actually flowing on, or which are just around in the universe, and they try to come in contact sometimes in with you or in your premises. So to throw them away or to just let them go and not let them enter your premises, you do this kind of purification for your house by yourself every evening in your pujas and everything, the house temples. So this is a biggest symptom that the person will stay away from the temple ingredients, the puja ingredients, the yagnas, the havan environment, the fragrances. Okay, very, very important point, guys. I'm telling this to you, okay, which I just mentioned about the homas and the positive ingredients, burning the positive ingredients. Okay, the next point is this, that the person, if there is a married couple in the house, remember this, another very important point, if there is a married couple in the house, be very alert. The couple has to be very, very alert, because you are actually, it's something like the evil entity just cannot take that togetherness, cannot handle anything positive. Like I mentioned in my previous video also, any auspicious thing, anything which is talking about a unity, bonding is something, or love or relationship is something that is not digestible to these kind of negative energies which are about to possess you or about to take you in their control. Okay, this is not their feeding. Love, affection, togetherness, happiness, I don't know, all these good things, the positive things, are not their feeding. Their feeding is to create differences between couples. I'm talking specifically about couples, married couples. Newly married, please safeguard yourself. You're in hell, let me tell you. You will start having unnecessary fights. So if you are a married couple, and if you're a newly married couple on top of that, and if this is happening with you, right, that you're having a trouble with your husband, or your husband is having a trouble with you, and you're finding these kind of symptoms that I mentioned in my previous video, or I'm mentioning, you be alert. It can be a case of somebody being possessed in your own house, because of whose energies or whose vibrations and frequencies you are getting hampered, your relationship is getting hampered. Now, I'm not saying that all the fights of husband and wife simply means there is some sort of a possession around. No. Everybody is smart enough and intelligent enough that we are talking about a particular topic here, a particular zone that we are focusing on. So we are talking on that aspect. Okay? So we are not talking about normal fights here of husband wife. Okay? Next, moving on. Also, I have seen that these people who are about to get possessed love breaking things. Anything that you like or is your favorite or has anything to do with good luck, we start breaking those things purposely, and they will act as if, oh my God, suddenly this flipped from my hands. Okay, you will suddenly witness a lot of positive things in your house breaking by that person's hand, and the excuse is going to be that it happened by mistake. But there is no mistake in that. It's that enjoyment, the pleasure they get out of breaking things that belong to you, that you are attached with. Basically, they are destroying your positiveness in any of the forms. You're understanding? This is what you will see in your house. Okay? It can be anything. It can be anything. So these are few of the points that I've added to the possession thing. There are many other points. Okay? But these are the major things that I'm talking about. And these people will also have a frequency to run away from the house without intimating anybody, to give trouble to you, so that you should be troubled. You should be in a mental torture situation, all of this. So if you're facing anything like this with your family member or your near and dear ones, get the case study done by us. We can diagnose the fact whether there is something like this that is going on or not, which is a paid service, which is not a free service at all. I always have to say this to you people. You will understand that whether anything like this is existing in your life or your family's life or not, or maybe there is something regarding the mind, or there's some sort of a mental illness that the person is going through, then you go to a psychiatrist. All right, so that's about it. I hope this video was help to you. Next week, another important topic. Till then, goodbye.